your general class is kind of everybody sits down, teacher lectures, that's about it. Whereas this class, you're fully involved.
This lab was based on a model that was already shown to be successful at Penn State University, Lehigh Valley. It's a 4-step model. The first step is where students are introduced to the study concept, they're introduced to the study system. Step 2 is that the students are working together in groups to formulate and design an experiment in which they test a variable of their choosing. And step 3 was to carry out their experiment, gain results. Step 4 was to analyze those results, write up a lab report, and communicate their results to a diverse audience. The overarching umbrella question that I gave my students was how to best grow Chlorella vulgaris. It's an algae species that is commonly used in the production of biofuels. And so they had to look in the literature and come up with not only a variable, but an experimental design in which to cause algae cells to grow faster.
This lab was very different because it was very hands-on. Instead of just copying a lab process from a manual saying this is what you need to do to get these results, it was like, here, try this and maybe you'll get these results. It was actual science. It was really interesting because I've never had a lab class that was like that.
The best part of the lab experience was the teamwork, getting to use the different skills that people brought to the table and using them for the betterment of the group as a whole. We can apply all of these things that we learned in the lab, especially teamwork, objective reasoning, data analysis is really important in the real world.
The scientific writing, I've read them before, but I've never actually attempted to do one, and that was just a great experience. Overcoming those boundaries with myself and learning how to actually write that scientific paper, and it's just a good opener for me.
Last bio class I took was in sophomore year of high school. I got a bad grade in that class. I just didn't like it at all. I'm doing pretty well in this class. It's probably the best class I've taken here at Citrus so far, and the fact that we're actually doing real type of work, it just kind of makes you more motivated to put in your best effort.
With very little biology skills and biology knowledge, I was able to learn so much more through the experiment. We don't learn best by just taking notes, by just reading a book. It's the hands-on processes that really help us understand what we're learning in the classrooms.
I've learned so much more than I think I would have just taken the regular classes because I'm doing the work. I'm actually now looking at biophysics because I do want to get into astrobiology. Working with algae is really cool to see, firsthand. It's something that I've never done before, and I absolutely loved it.
Initially, I thought it was going to be difficult. However, at the end of the class, I wish I had more time to be in it. It was something that I enjoyed and looked forward to every week. I think that every student should take a class like this. I wish there were more classes like this. It's open and engaging, and it's a real-world application. You're not just reading out of a book and learning definitions. You're learning how to apply science to life.
The last day of lab, seeing their presentations, the skills that they had built as scientists to take information and find information and work together in groups and communicate what they had learned in a very effective, meaningful way was just astounding. The students are much better prepared for the world in which they're going to enter after they do a lab like this. They gain the skills that they need to be successful.